Hello and good afternoon. You are back live with the crew. Thanks for stopping back in. I got the dogs here, so, camera action could be a little crazy. And yeah, I got the little black squirrel up under my neck. We have some fun going on in the world today, don't we? It almost is amazing to me how the circus has come to town. And it's an amazing time, the month, 5 weeks prior to an election. It really turns into one of those things that it's like, you just can't believe all those things could happen in a month. And you say, oh, the world's just getting crazier and crazier. They just want you to believe the hysteria, people. I just want you to know that. It's part of the plan. It's part of their gig. They seem to really enjoy it. And to me, it's so predictable that, after a while, a guy just doesn't hardly even pay much attention to it anymore. There are some real issues out there. The hurricane's a real deal. The fact that the government has just turned a blind eye to the people of that entire region is just like, that's unexcusable. That's unacceptable. That should be job one. I don't care what else your day job was. I don't care how important you thought your day might have been. Your tail needs to be on a plane and get there and make sure that everybody has a sense of urgency of the fact that human beings are not with us anymore, and people are without them and without their homes and without water and power and fun. It's inexcusable. I'm sorry. That's your job. That's job one. I don't care that you had some meeting or something else you felt was more important than another human being's life in the country in which you swore an oath to protect, help, and serve. It's beyond me. Banking, I guess you guys all heard about Verizon, B of A, and now let's get into it. So, yeah, I got that one wrong. I never thought the SEC would go ahead. I just thought they had lost so much ground and so much traction that there was just absolutely no way that they were going to go ahead and put their neck out on the line one more time and make a fool of themselves yet again. They're just, and I don't know if you guys saw this, but that was a congressional hearing, and it was Gensler and his two sidekicks, and both of them threw him right under the bus. That's when I knew, okay, he's being instructed, he's being told, we need more chaos. You better take your time. This Ripple company is going to be an important factor, a big player down the line. This is obvious to everyone. I don't have any inside scoop on it necessarily in that sense, other than the fact that you and I know about all the ISO stuff and everything else that's going on. But there's just absolutely no way that they weren't in on that whole shenanigan. So you start looking at phones, you start phone networks, you start looking at bank at B of A, you start looking at the SEC. Are they coordinated? Well, let me just explain chaos to you. Chaos is one of those things that the more they can keep you off guard and disrupted, confused, it's easier to control. It's so much easier to control people that way. They keep you in the narrative. They keep you deciding, oh, well, this is so important. This next thing that really went wrong with my day and I can't get to my ATM and it's like the world's coming to an end. That whole point of fear and excitement and that elevated emotion that all of us have whenever we find something that inconveniences our life, all of these are completely fixable, number one. Unexcusable in the sense that taking care of the people that hurricanes should have never, ever, ever allowed to. They should have had people there before the thing got there. I mean, I'm sorry. It's anyway. I always go back to that one just because it's. I'm going to talk to you people about something I do for a living. I'm a yacht captain, as many of you know. I've been a captain for over 30 years. I've worked with captains. I know captains. I know crew. I know people that are up and coming crew members and mates and first officers that want to be crew and they want to be captain. And they take their job very, very, very seriously. You know, I know there's some below deck or something. I've never even seen the show. And they paint a different picture of it. But I will tell you that if anything, and I mean remotely anything goes wrong on the vessel, me. It's his fault. It's his fault. Period. There is no passing the buck or blaming the Republicans or the Democrats or we couldn't get the bill across or there is no buck. The captain of the Valdez was hung and dried. For thousands of years, the captain of every boat has always hung for the actions. It's part of the responsibility of anyone who takes an oath to be responsible for the people below them who don't understand the situations and the things that could go wrong. They thrive on those positions. You elect leaders and you promote captains. Captains who get promoted to be a captain are typically not just leaders. They have a sense of well-being for mankind, their fellow neighbor. That's truly lacking in our government. And I'm not just going to say in the last 3.5 years. This has been going on for a long time now. This is many years of a nation of Washington, D.C. who just doesn't give a damn. And mutinies happen like that on boats. See, I'm responsible for shelter, water, power, safety of everybody on my vessel. Those are my responsibilities. And if any one of those categories and many other categories fail, I fail. It's directly pointed at me. In this case, I would say at least the top 50 people in the government. Not necessarily Sleepy Joe, because he's napping a lot. What I'm talking about is the top 50 people in our country have lost spine. They don't have any spine. They don't have any sense of duty or oath to their nation. They're buck passers. They're people who will take the bribe, and they are people who will throw their opponent under the bus and make them look bad to make themselves look better. They'll blame a crew member when they screwed up. This is unacceptable. You cannot run a nation like that successfully. It's chaos. There's no excuse for the lack of clarity in the FCC in this case. We should be promoting progress and technology, and companies the likes of Ripple should be praised, look forward to, happy that they're in this nation and not some other nation, happy that they weren't invented in, I don't know, Taiwan or something instead of here. They should be given at least a free and clear path without massive obstacles, in the sense that the SEC, claims they're helping people out. Nobody's been harmed in this, except for you and IO and XRP. Their delays and their incompetence, and they're constantly throwing items in front of the vessel to get it to sink. To anyone who understands any of it, other crypto coins are just looking at the situation and saying, what is going on? They give free passes to all these other people. And then when these other people actually lawyer up, they just back down and they go away, except for Ripple. Unfortunately, if they accept all these delays and appeals and all the rest of it, it could be another year and a half of this. Fortunately, I get to do that with you guys. Unfortunately, we may have to go for another year and a half. I don't think so this time. Again, I was wrong about the fact that I thought they would actually not appeal this. So I got that one drastically wrong. Boy, I get a couple of them right, don't I? I mean, not really. Not much. Not lately. Anyway, just wanted to get some things off the top of my head. I'm as frustrated as everybody else. I know we have the right product. We have the right coin. We have the right future. We have a bright future together. We have an incredible future. I'm actually just about to go do a live show with Amy, and I will see many of you. April. And I'll see many of you in the live stream here in a minute. I'm going to download this in the morning. Hang in there, guys. We have the right product. We have the right people. We have the right group around us. And we appreciate each other. So we still have each other. This family is tight, and it's together. And I can understand, hey, I want to get on XRP, and I'm going to buy SOL, and I'm going to go ahead and buy that for the next year while this case is going. If that's your choice, go for it. It might be a little hasty, because this next bull run, I don't think that case is going to slow crypto or XRP down whatsoever. Again, I get a lot of stuff wrong, okay? So let's just kind of remember that. I really enjoy our times together and our little talks out here, and I hope you guys do too. The dogs didn't really visit me or knock the camera over, so we got that going for us today. I really want you guys to, more than anything else, get outside, get in some sunlight, pet your dog, throw the ball with your kid, and enjoy your life. And don't sweat the circus. They're doing it to keep you off guard, to keep you confused, to keep you irritated, to keep you in fear, so that they can control you further. We're smarter than that, right? All right, guys. With that, I love you, and I will see you again soon. By the way, if you like this kind of content, and better content than this show, like and subscribe. We're so close to 20,000. I love it, and it's going to be fun getting there with you guys. And we'll have some kind of celebration or giveaway. Who knows what we're going to do? It's always fun to do. Come up with it. We'll do it together. All right. I love you. I'm back soon. So, yeah, I'm like 0 for the last 10. I just never thought in a million years that they were going to actually appeal something they blatantly lost. But you know, that Gensler guy, you know, he looks like an idiot. And I know I love all people. But you know, just by the looks of him, he's got that, you know, kind of a weaselly look about him. No, I take that back. He definitely has a weasel look. You know, he's kind of been the brunt of a lot of, I don't know, you know, jocks in school probably didn't treat him real well. It's probably had a tough go. No, I don't have any damn sympathy for him. But anyway, he's one of God's people. Therefore, I have to love him. As I love you all. See you soon.